Okay guys, welcome to another video here. Something a little different. Kind of a review, kind of a shout out, kind of a thing. But as you can see here, gil-tek makes these little mini razor blade holders called the Ruck. This was their original version. Here, it's got the cap lifter, and it's just a little razor blade holder. This one was made out of aluminum. As you can see, it was actually two pieces, and it was put together with some screws, and very handy tool. The original had the little loop here. I did tie a lanyard on this one just so I could find it easier in the garage. This one lives in my garage, in my work area all the time. Mainly I cut a lot of sandpaper, and when you cut sandpaper it destroys blades, so I had to use some sort of a razor knife with disposable blades, and I grabbed this and it just works perfect in your hand. But I just love it. So then they came out with a version 2, and now it was a one-piece construction. Actually it's two-piece, but they got some plastic pins in there, so the blade slid along some pins and kept the blade from dulling, even though I never really had a problem with the version 1. They also added a little area there for cutting rope, and then they also put in a 1/4-inch slot there that you could put a bit in and use it as a little driver, which is really cool. And this one was also aluminum, so it's very light. You slip this in your pocket and you don't even hardly feel it, and it's great. I also got this one. It was a titanium prototype, work in progress. It's completely functional, but it wasn't a finished piece. But I love it. Who doesn't love titanium? Then they also made this one, which was very interesting. They got this one made out of, I don't know the exact material. It's plastic, all right, for lack of a better word. So it is airlight. This thing doesn't weigh anything. But what I did was put this on one of these clip-on pull tie deals and put this on my pocket. And, you know, for just opening your Amazon boxes or light duty work, this thing actually gets the job done. And they're very inexpensive. And so I put this on my belt and just had it, you know, reach out, do a cut, and just close the blade and let it slide back in. Pretty awesome. So, and this one, particular one, has a little carabiner, but whatever. It has a clip here, so I just clip it on my belt and away I go. So even, yes, this little plastic one is awesome. But what we're actually talking about today is this one, which is the version 3. Now this one is in brass, and they've changed a few things around on this. You've noticed they got rid of the front claw, or the cap lifter, and then they changed the back here. So they've reduced the size of the pry area, which, you know, this one was good, but this one, it sticks out a little farther, and it's a little longer and off to one side, and it really helps getting under things to pry. So I really like that. It still has, obviously, the 1/4-inch bit, so you can put a 1/4-inch bit in there and do a little bit. It's also cut out there, so you can use it as a cap lifter. And then the other cool feature is, on this one, they actually drilled 2 holes in there, and it will accept the screw pattern of a Spyderco pocket clip. This was the only free extra one I had. This was actually a Lynch clip, but you can put a pocket clip on there. And how cool would that be? Pocket clip, just slip this in your back pocket or even your front pocket, and it would be right there, accessible. And you still have that great feature of, you know, just a slide in, cut your material, slide out. Now this one is in brass. They are just being released today, the version 3. So go to gil-tek.com and you can get your version 3. But I love these. I've had this one since they started. I've used it hard over and over and over again. It's great. Like I said, I've carried this one in my pocket. The version 2, I've had it for quite a while. That stays in my pocket again. Just a deep dropper. And then they did send me this version 3. But it's the brass one is cool because it's got a little heft to it. So it gives you a little more feeling of stability, even though all the other ones do. It really feels good. And this brass is going to color up and look great. So anyway, if you're in the market for just a little pocket razor, I really suggest you go over to gil-tek and give them a look and give them a try. I love mine. Like I said, this one I've had forever. Still use it regularly. Titanium one. They make more in titanium. This little plastic one, again, if I was like a shipping and receiving clerk or something where, you're popping boxes all day long and, you like I said, I just put this on a little zip tie. It's like right there and boom, you're good to go. The version 2, but I really love this version 3. So anyway, go check them out. gil-tek.com and get yourself a ruck. It's pretty cool, and I think pretty sure you will not be disappointed.